All right, let's continue this thing. What do you guys think? Did I miss a herb plant thingamajig over here? Oh, right. I remember what I was doing now.
Good one!
You asked for.
Huh. That's interesting.
Incredible.
Oh, to see all this in its heyday, in its full splendor.
Oh,
What, like it's hard?
this should probably give me a view for the other one. Still no sarcophagus key. I did look over here. Yeah, I did. Should I go back and like see if I can find one? Maybe somewhere around here. Not in here. Oh. All right. Yeah, so this is the sarcophagus that requires the key, but I didn't find a key anywhere. I realize I'm probably going in circles, right? But I gotta find this key. I remember this little courthouse. Courthouse. I'm at courtyard. I've been down that way. Oh, I know this area. Unfortunately. I guess I'm gonna keep going forward without finding the sarcophagus key. It's gonna bug me. is this thing? Nasty breath. Oh, great.
We have been here. We were here all the yesterdays before. Nothing grows, nothing dies. Here or beyond, we cannot say. We feel no spark of the Tibari Sinakis in this place. We cannot see it through their eyes. We slumber here, alone. The eagle's flight, they took it all away. A tide of souls thrown upon the wheel. The ground gives way. We now our memory. They came suddenly. The stillness of night split by grinding steel. We should have heard a warning on the breeze. First, they blinded us. Shining eyes pierced the concealing dark. Then they burned. Smoke ensnared the moonlight. The Akita screamed. A means to an end. We saw a terrible design in the roaring flames. They had carved a path to the temple. We were... Burn the brush, the ashes feet. We persisted, we were everywhere. How could they cull the wind? How could they trap the star? Then, they turned to what the Akita had made. They toppled the statues. They set the libraries ablaze. They could not destroy us. They would destroy all who... The Akita howled. They died. We cried out. Son, we broke the earth, called down the storm, flung lightning from our heads, but they marched on. We grew tired. There were too many, stinging, buzzing, erased machines. We tried to tear down the garden floor. Then, nothing. in a great glass eye. We reached out, but the machines held us. We could not feel the new day's sun. The cities crumbled. We could not save them. Their cries, swords in our heart, we watched helplessly until a chill wind. Our branch, the wound numbs now. We watch as the river of time in the silence of our prison. How many voices lost? How we sink into the endless night. We are the rain, the swaying grass. We speak, though we are bound. Perhaps soil stirs. You opened the final lock. Enter, you listen. You stand at a cliff now. We watch, we twine together. We reach.
Big mistake! Watch your back! I've fallen! Thank you! On the right!
That's one for us.
See a gold shining thing right there in the middle. How do I get to it? Have I been that area? No, I have not been that area. How would I even get to that? Oh, maybe that way. Unmaker. One-handed? Two-handed. Oh, I think I've been this way. Yeah, yeah. Uh-oh. Man, don't ever get a Yeti mic. I hit the mute button like 6 times, and guess what? It doesn't mute me. Or that I am muted, and I can't unmute myself. It takes forever. It should just be one click of the button, but no. Much more difficult than that. Really frustrating. Up. Up. Come on. Up. Jeez.
go inside. This is the library. This looks like the Akita building this place. Clearly they wanted their story preserved, no matter the cost. I wonder who she was. She looks sad and familiar. Garlawain's gonads. Envoy? I never told you this, but I've dreamed of this is a godless library. And it's why I study the godless. Because this place has haunted me since I... And that's the chair. It's the... I do love your idea of hiding out, Envoy. Finally, you've arrived. Ah, there it's Bose. That took 10 years off my life. Wait. You must be the librarian from my dreams. Oh, it's a... Oh, though, you do look...
You could be twins. Except your hair's better.
It has been quite some time. Too many years to number. Of course. You are an ancestor? No, child. We are the keeper of these tablets. Or have you already forgotten? Oh, of course. I was you in a past life. Oh, I'm such a fool. You lived with animancers, and yet the idea of awakening to your past lives never entered your mind.
This is definitely sounding like one of Giada's ghost stories.
I was the last of the Akita. Once the attack started, a few of us were charged with preserving as much of our history as we could. So, we retreated with as much as we could carry. The Magfolk attack. Yes, we've heard. Yes. Your monstrous gods, who bought their divinity with blood and the souls. They tried to butcher every last one of us. They did in the end. But they didn't get exactly what they wished for. I made sure of that. They didn't. Between the screams of my kin being slaughtered. That's the screeching I heard in my dream, Envoy. I knew I recognized it when we killed that. Once it was gone, there was nothing left. And perversely, I found the quiet. So I decided on another way. One that wouldn't give your gods the satisfaction. Poison. Well, at least you washed it down. Hopefully we won't have to choose for ourselves anytime soon. Yatsli, you know what you must do now. I abandoned my... Someone must tell the story of the Akita. I'm already an expert. What more? Think about it, Yatsli. You have been training to be the new protector. I couldn't ask for a better... But that was your duty. Yatsli, if you do not become the new librarian, there will be no... The stories of the Akita will turn to dust, and my people, just as the burned queen wanted all along. When she's... this is all too... That apprenticeship is more than I could have ever... A chosen of Sapadal. Yet you do not stand with your people. Our time is at an end, Yatsli. Wait! I've not even asked you any questions! Tell me about... Oh! Did you mean for all your buildings to look... Unfortunately, my time is at an end. You must keep Yatsli alive. So this is goodbye. I wish we could have... Choose well, Yatsli. And good luck. Forgive me, Envoy, but we should get...
Well, Everyone's got baggage.
I'll never understand the hidden love for death traps.
I'm starting to think these people killed themselves off.
Clearly there's another one. I'm not seeing it. Maybe that's it? Hey. Yeah. Can I get down to it from somewhere else? Like here? I see this thing move.
Let's take a break before we continue.
Why? It's just getting fun.
What is as the affliction fast? It threatens our heart. Hurry.
There's the sarcophagus key. Huh. Where's this at? Ah. Alright, let's go find that sarcophagus. It wasn't in here, right? No. Ooh, Spirit Mender. Under 2% of your attack damage is restored as essence. What I got right now? I think I'm okay right now. Okay. This is the new camp. Yeah, fast travel there.
There's always a weird sort of quiet on the eve of battle. I'm feeling that now. Seems like a good time to gather our thoughts and share a drink before whatever's coming.
Right. This seems like a perfect place to stop and relax.
Though it's hard enough to tell what's real here without a belly full of drink.
Sounds like you're nervous, dearie.
I'm feeling all kinds of ways. Anxious, excited, scared, hungry.
I feel it as well. It is only mortal to feel overwhelmed in the presence of the immortal.
Oh, you don't have to worry about me. Getting to see that vision of Tama did me good. Like, I finally let go of something. Now that we're here, I'm eager to see this through. I can't say that I'm prepared.
I had a feeling you might ask me that. I'm not sure I've really worked through what I've seen here, but I feel like we're almost done with all of this, but I'm completely baffled. But when haven't I been lately? Being a...
I think so. The garden is so much more than I expected. Truthfully, I didn't come all this way searching for my own answers. But I felt... now, it's like we're close to something. A threshold between calm and crisis. Conflict and peace. Life and death. So am I. None of us could have gotten this far on our own.
Well, I won't lie to you, Envoy. It's not every day that you learn that you're the last hope to carry on a legacy. Never literally talked to myself before either. I think I annoyed her. Me? Oh. But here we are. I just need a moment to take it all in. Thank you, dearie. I'll be... and I wouldn't worry. Our little group here is perfectly frightening, and I'm sure our end will be fine. I can't speak for anyone else, though.
You've listened to all of us. How about you? You've been through a lot since you arrived. You've been shipwrecked and assassinated, harangued by gods, bureaucrats, and a death guard. You've had your soul poked, your loyalties questioned, and your sleep regularly interrupted by a god with no... And yet you've kept yourself and all of us together. How are you really doing?
Introspection cannot be rushed. It takes time.
Oh, for sure. You've survived this long. You'll get us where we need. Right. Put that sentiment away before you hurt.
Well, no matter what happens, we've already survived.
We've already gone farther than Nandru ever did. Whew, I can't wait to see what my...
When we first met, I didn't think you'd last long. But then I saw how you handled that dream thrall there. Shook off your own death, like... And then you hunted your own killer and put him down. It takes a hard head or a thick skull to face something that almost ended you once.
I didn't know much about you at that point. You were traveling with Kai and you died, which I thought made a lot of sense.
I remember your calm. How you listened to my shouting match with the governor and actually heard me. You saved my city and gave me a home. A sanctuary where I could be myself. I'll never forget that.
You were my hero right away. You rescued me from those sporlings. You got my priceless vase. What more could a girl ask for?
And now look at you. Look at us. How far we've come in a short time.
All right. That's not at all you.
Did your heart just grow a little?
Not to raise the sails before the anchor, but we left trouble in our wake. If we make it out of here, it won't be to a living land's sudden...
Just this once. Could we forget about the rest of the living lands? Some of us could use a break.
If we can't take a moment to ourselves on a floating island outside reality, then I don't know where we can.
Right. We could all use some beauty.
Before we turn in for the night, I'd like a word in private.
Sleep well. Tomorrow we finish this together.
Why am I confused here? There we go. Well, that sucks. Can't do the last upgrade because I'm missing 4 ingredients.
Oh, Envoy. Have you? I don't think I have you. It's just... We have a god and an empire both vying for our attention, and now I was already unsure what to do, and now a third option appears like the world. But it makes sense.
Blah,
It
blah,
explains
blah,
why
blah,
I knew the
blah.
language. It's not an answer I would have expected, but it's an answer. And now that I know, I kind of thought, well, no matter what happens, I think
Congratulations, Yardsley. Now you're...
no matter what, I've always known exactly what I want. But this is the first time I've had more. What do you think? I ask because I want your... What do you think?
Oh my gosh.
You're right. It's the one area. Seems it's about time to make up for that. Thank you, Envoy. Finally picking a destination makes the Oh. But I am not.
He'll understand. Your happiness and fulfillment are
Well, come on. We've bigger things to deal with. Literally, much as I'm loath to relinquish the spotlight, we should be off. And Envoy...
All this time, I thought my parents died in a freak accident. And in a way, they did. That's what I keep asking myself. This whole experience has me considering my family's work in a different... Look at what my mother accomplished. Armed with her... When you speak to a god, it's nothing. Barely a reflex. No animancer can live up to that. I thought their legacy was a curse. And I could only break... I suppose I have been all this. One thing is certain. When it comes to animancy, I need to unlearn. I wanted to tame the spirit of the living lands. Now, there's so much. They probably won't even notice me. But I believe the power flowing out of the garden drove this island mad. That has to end. Through animancy, we could help the living lands recover. It would take. Then again, who am I to interfere with an ecosystem that I barely. On the other hand, half the fun of animancy is stirring the pot, and I think I know what I want. There are. I have a lot of catching up to do, and plenty of. So be it. Starting today, I don't have to live up to anyone's example. Animancy can. I know they would be. And not just because. Now I just have to decide which field of research to pursue. I've only got one lifetime as Giata Cats. Hey, you helped me through a very.
You're good with the animancy stuff. I came here to help you do whatever you're supposed to do with your god friend. Instead, I'm here talking to dead people. It was, right. But it was easier. I will say, it's not really what I expected when I started tracking you and... I guess not, huh? You probably... It's been a bit of a ride, Envoy. I don't... Yeah.
Someone doesn't like to talk. He just talks a lot.
Until next time.
Okay, I think I've talked to everyone. Gonna give it a new save. So I'm thinking I'm going to release Sapadal because I'm getting this feeling like the people were not actually godless. They knew of Sapadal, but that made all the other gods jealous, so they imprisoned her here so that they could get worshipped. And so they keep like pretending like Sapadal is the enemy.
Safe to assume
here,
that
so
the large glowing door is part of Sapadal's prison. Now, we just have to get past it.
Let's look around. There's got to be a mechanism somewhere around here.
So yeah, I'm gonna let her out because that's the vibe I'm getting as to the reason why she was imprisoned.
Nice of someone to mark that spot for us.
I think we've found Sapadal's home.
It's like oily water or poison water or something.
We've got company!
Next one's mine. Another win, but who's counting?
Just look at this. I've never felt so small before.
Pristine mage folk. Oh shit.
Seems like we've drawn a crowd.
Oh joy. I just jump down there from here? I guess so. Oof. Seriously, where's the other thing to turn off the booby trap? Seriously, where's the other panel? Oh. Man, that that poison was eating me alive. Jeez.
Looks like the gate's open. Well, what are we waiting for?
Keep your guard up. We gotta live to tell this tale.
Okay, I'm going to end this, but continue right afterwards. So I'll see you in the next one.